sketch me.
From U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Sam Darnold and the Minnesota Vikings taking on Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers.
Now we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in at 15-0, one win short of a perfect regular season.
And it's something we've only seen a couple of times. Miami in 1972, New England in 2007. We know they're not going to mail it in. They're going to go for it.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. As we take a peek at Sam Darnold, the former USC Trojan and third pick in the 2018 draft.
And the thing with Sam Darnold is we know the skill set is there. May not be the most mobile or strongest arm quarterback in the league, but usually plays with really good poise and at his best, like a point guard in basketball, able to move around and distribute the rock.
First play and a first pass coming for Darnold. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got being the agility so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
You're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one they want to fix immediately.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. The give is to Jones. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We think this offense is locked in right now.
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he'll get it. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 75. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it, and the Vikings get 7-0 lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. The kickoff team on the field now as we'll send this one away. Jackson now from his end zone. And he's going to get across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at 21. So the Packers make their way out for the first time, and it's Jordan Love that has the keys to the car here in his 5th season as a pro and 2nd as a starter.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Off the play fake, Love. He'll swing that wide to Jacobs. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. To throw now. Here's Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Vikings offense making their way back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position #1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoff. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
A good pickup there at 22.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, you can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Darnold. Flush to his right. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he's going to get this one down the edge of the red zone. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, the top 30.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
After 1-7-0, EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give to Jones. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're right home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. Gets past one man. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now a first down carry by Jones. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's good to make it 14-0. That time a 6-play drive. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and set this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And it'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 3rd down, Love. He had him open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And on 4th down, on his punt team sending this one away. On the return is Powell. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. That's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Darnold. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, Darnold. Pass complete to Addison. Touchdown, Vikings! Jordan Addison, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives. It's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using Bush right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And Jordan Addison capped it off with a touchdown catch. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Packers with a football here late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. Love from the gun. Short throw to Musgrave. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now a 2nd and 2. Love now. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First down, going to the air with Love. He has complete to Christian Watson. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Short throw to Musgrave. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. This is just outside the right upright. It's no good. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. Lastly,
all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Now come the Packers for their next drive as we take a look at the playoff race in the NFC coming into the weekend. And it's a good news, bad news proposition for them. Mostly good news, and that's that they clinched a playoff spot. That's the important thing. Bad news, though, if they want to make a Super Bowl, moment at least, they'd have to do it out of the 6th seed.
And bottom line, everybody wants to play at home during the playoffs. We know that's a given. But nothing builds character for a ball club quite like winning on the road in the playoffs, especially no one thinks you can do it. And if you win one and gain confidence, who knows, you might get out of those magical runs.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing. Love. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On now is the Packers punter as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and they will take over 1st and 10. A play fake, and it's Darnold. And he's this to Jefferson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Jones. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 55 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Plus the tackle, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings are able to stretch out their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising. So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs, and he'll be up at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the 3rd, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. A 1st down throw, Darnold. He lets one go, deep for Addison. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 40 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These guys have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. Edge will move in a nice, then dropped at the 25-yard line. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. This is Jones. This will be a short gain of 3 before it's brought down at the 22.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its face. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Darnold on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. And Darnold going to slide to the ground here, but not before he does pick up the 1st down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the 1st down.
Darnold from the red zone now. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Darnold. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. Continue to throw it around until it's stopped.
And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And now you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guy on the defense side of the ball right now. But you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Minnesota, they're a win away now from running the table here in the regular season. They moved to 16-0 on the year. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.